sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. Today, it's Week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak right now, hoping the home fans can help them get out of this slump.
So run it down. The sun is out. To win it down. And to money out. To money down.
3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in Week 4. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
And it's funny how we always talk about how analytics are starting to creep into the game. One analytic that's been there for a long time, teams that start 0-3 usually don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible, but this is a must-win for him and his team.
They start the drive with Cook. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. You look at this Bronco defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's where things get dicey.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. Powerful run. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get a peek at the former Red Raider and 10th pick in the 2017 draft, Patrick Mahomes.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now, he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4th touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago, just downright unbelievable. And when you amass that many yards, I don't know what else to say.
Personally, I thought it was a game for the ages for him. Ripped off some long runs in that contest, didn't he?
He did indeed. Some very long runs, and that total scary. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Airing this one out for Evans. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. 2nd drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because division games have a little extra to them. I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Well, he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A Given the first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8. They'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Williamson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 in the first.
What a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around. first down as well.
11 on the play. And a Broncos first down.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Mahomes now to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw it out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Now the ball comes loose. One of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
At the 18-yard line.
Give to Hall running right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, but both of those units in there kind of put the defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll find Ayuk open right side. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
Pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got Ayuk once again. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw again. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. James Cook from 4 yards out. And the Raiders will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
First down, Denver.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
26-yard line.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Mahomes will do it himself. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
53-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will do it. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Dances by him. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
43!
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. Now Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 3.
At the 44-yard line.
Paul ought to give up the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll go again with Hall. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
He was taken down.
They work now on second and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 43-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
On the play. And the Broncos first down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Samuel. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 17-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Mahomes took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Mahomes now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And his pass incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Out of the gun now on third down. He finds McCoy. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cook up the gut. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, check that. Check that. Unlock right.
They go play action here on first down. Got a man, that's Ayuk. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it's second down.
43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Swinging this out wide for Cook. And he's going to be about a yard or two short of the first here. He needed the 35 but didn't make it.
On for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. But that's always a risk on those longer kicks. You have to drive it low to get it there. That opened the door for a better chance for the defense to get a hand on it, and that's just what we saw there.
And even if the odds increase a little bit because it's a longer field goal attempt, it's still difficult to get hands on the football and create a block. Big-time excitement for that unit, getting through and knocking that one away.
Looking left side, it's complete. And he's brought down. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down, Denver.
Here's a give to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 18. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now here's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Second and 10.
Yellow.
Back to throw here. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Mahomes' pass
And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches.
Hey, 57, 57.
Mahomes to throw once more. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain
The
of
drive
8.
stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Obviously, the thought process is to score a touchdown there on 1st and goal, but that loss, that's not critical. Holding on to the football is. Make sure they come away with no less than a field goal in the lead. That's uppermost in their minds.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They face a critical 3rd and goal now in a 1-score game. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Touchdown.
Mike Evans there to make the grab. And the Broncos have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
2-point conversion.
Now Mahomes. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. But he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now London down 21-14. A minute 55 remaining. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the defense circling now. 4th down and 7.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. To throw is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Williamson. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with a minute 6 left to go in the game. Not Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw, Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Mahomes going to throw it here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout. As they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Mahomes to throw. That is incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game, his 3rd field goal of the game, able to knock it through.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. And time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete. It's Cook. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
His throw incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And all the way down to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And they're down to 17 seconds now here after the spike. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will slide down with a good gain. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you